This is a summary question. Let's quickly read the passage. Philosophy is dead, Stephen Hawking once declared, because it has not kept up with modern developments in science, particularly physics. So Stephen Hawking, great physicist scientist, said philosophy is dead. It has not kept up with developments in science, especially developments in physics. It is scientists, not philosophers, who are now the bearers of the torch of discovery in our quest for knowledge. Hawking said, scientists carry that torch in our quest for knowledge, not philosophers. The response for some philosophers was to accuse Hawking of scientism. So when they heard it, obviously, when Hawking is, how would a philosopher react? If somebody says your entire subject is dead, you're nowhere near science. So these philosophers reacted, some of these philosophers reacted by accusing Hawking of scientism. What is scientism? The charge of scientism is meant to convey a disapproval of anyone who values scientific disciplines such as physics over non-scientific disciplines such as philosophy. So what is scientism? Somebody who values science more than non-scientific subjects. The philosopher Tom Sorrell writes that scientism is a matter of putting too high a value on science in comparison with other branches of learning and culture. Okay, this is how Tom Sorrell defines scientism. Then the author is asking, but what's wrong? What's wrong with putting a higher value on science compared with other academic discipline? What is so bad about scientism? Okay, scientism is putting a too high a value on science, but what is wrong with it? So therefore, author believes there's nothing wrong with scientism. If physics is in fact a better torch in the quest for knowledge than philosophy, then perhaps it should be valued over philosophy and other scientific fields. Nothing wrong with scientism. If physics really helps us in our quest for knowledge, then physics is obviously more valuable than non-scientific subjects. Right? This is the passage. Let's look at which one sums up all these views well. Scientism means putting an inordinately high value on science in comparison with other branches of learning and culture. True, but it hasn't mentioned anything about the second part of the passage where the author says it is that philosophers use the term derogatively, but what's wrong with scientism? If physics actually helps in the creation, in the pursuit of knowledge, knowing more, what's wrong with it? That part has not been mentioned. So A is only defining what is scientism, describing what is scientism. Scientism, or putting too high value of science compared to other subjects, is unjust. Not the author's view. The author doesn't say unjust. In fact, he says the exact opposite. What's wrong with it, he says. Scientism is justified if physics is a better tool in the pursuit of knowledge than philosophy. That's exactly what he's saying. What's wrong with it? It's fine. If you give too much value on physics, it's fine. If physics is actually helping you seek knowledge, then physics, there's nothing wrong in giving more value to physics. So C is correct. Therefore, the correct answer is C.